So it's January of 2017. I haven't had a lot of time for doing my video editing, so what I'm gonna do is I got lots of videos over the past year of me building my cabin and stuff, and it's not finished, but I'm on a bit of a break now because I don't like working in the wintertime. It sucks. So now I've got some time. I'm gonna go back through all my videos and stuff and try and catch up, starting with January of last year when I just walked in just to check on the site. I'm going to post that video today, and then I'm going to start working on the other videos. I've got them all organized by, the week that I was there, or the 2 weeks that I was there, or the 3 weeks that I was there. So hopefully I've got lots of stuff that I can post, and I'll try and catch up to the current date and where we're at. Right up to this week when I went in and just to check on things to make sure that everything was okay. So anyway, that's just a little bit of preface to this video. It's going to be a long one. Some of it's just me walking around. I didn't really accomplish anything, but anyway, it'll be okay. Well, it's January 21st, 2016. I'm heading to Raspberry Rock. I want to head in and make sure my shelter hasn't blown away or been damaged or anything like that. I got a bunch of camping equipment and some tools, and I just don't want any of it to get damaged. So yeah, I'm heading in. It's been a few weeks since I've been there. I wasn't really sure what to expect in terms of snow. They've certainly got more snow here than at home. We've only got a few inches of snow at home. In fact, our backyard, you can see patches of grass. But here, certainly a little bit more anyway. But, I don't know, a foot? Maybe? Not even? So yeah, heading in, I'm 58 kilometers away. And lots of gas. Is that not focusing? That's weird. And should be there soon. Got a little bit of a shock when I got here. It was minus 6 degrees Celsius when I left home on my car temperature gauge. By the time I got here, it was minus 16 Celsius. So, quite surprised at that. It's pretty cold out here. Thankfully, though, I came prepared. I got my snow pants on. I got my hunting boots on. Covered up just about everywhere, so I should be good. You can see that the path in, an ATV was going through here a little while ago, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, I don't know. Probably my friends at the hunt camp. They come in here every now and then and just toot around. Which is fine, good guys. I see footprints also, and that's probably the people that live not far from here. They come walking through here. Very nice people. In fact, just about everybody I've met around here has been just super nice. And I think if you're buying land like this out in the middle of nowhere, it's really, really a good idea to get to know who your neighbors are, if you can. Exchange phone numbers with them, because you never know when you're gonna need to talk to them, or you're gonna need some help with something. The snow is It's not too bad. It's not too deep that I can't trudge through it. I don't have to bend my legs much. I don't own a pair of snowshoes. I'm gonna get some at some point. But this is good. I really wanted to come in here in the wintertime because I haven't been to the property in the wintertime yet. I've only owned it since September. So I wanted to see what it's like, and it's a gorgeous day. I was going to come yesterday, but they're calling for overcast skies, and today was supposed to be somewhat sunny, and it is, and it's really nice. The other nice thing about coming up here like this is that you get to see what kind of animals are roaming around. And I've been following this coyote's tracks for a while. I've seen deer tracks across the trail a number of times. These coyote tracks are somewhat fresh. I'd say within the last day or so, as well as the deer tracks, which is nice because I haven't seen a lot of deer sign since buying the property. Tons of moose sign everywhere. Some elk, but very little deer. So I got a ways to go yet. I'm here to stop because I'm getting pretty warm, and this I've got a layer here I can take off, and I think one of the things that we do, I mean, we've learned to dress in layers, but then we don't make adjustments as we get too warm, and we end up sweating. And I think one good idea is schedule a stop. Like, say I'm going to walk for 20 minutes, I'm going to stop for 5 minutes, I'm going to make adjustments. And I think that's a good idea. And it forces you to, to kind of stop and evaluate how you're feeling. My legs are pretty good. I've got nothing under these snow pants. Well, except my underwear. And, but yeah, I'm going to take this thing off. And just have a t-shirt on underneath this. I get pretty warm when I hike, so I'm not really surprised, even though it's minus 16. So this is the bridge of ultimate death. Yeah. I don't like this part. I haven't had many problems here on my ATV, but I did go 2 wheels off the side once. Fortunately, not in a very bad area. But I was able to, I had some lumber with me, and I was able to leave her back up onto the bridge, thankfully. But didn't like that. And that hill over there caused me a lot of grief when I have a lot of load, big load on my ATV. Just can't get up that hill. I gotta winch myself up. It's probably a lot steeper than it looks on film. But yeah, this is a bridge across a beaver dam. Oh, the shelter's still there. It's good to see. Yeah, someone came right up here. Probably took a look inside. And they came from that direction. I'll look inside in a minute. Way down there, looks like some big thing came across. Probably that moose. Checked out the beaver lodge, and there's other tracks over there. I'm gonna go down there in a minute and check those out. First I'm gonna check out my shelter. See if anything's missing. Hope not. Like, guy, if you're gonna look at my shelter, make sure you fix the thing when you're done. snowed it again. Oh, sorry to do this one-handed. I'm gonna have to put the camera down for a minute. What the heck? I'm caught on that damn thing. Hold on. I feel like this is McLean in the end of Die Hard. Holly! Okay. Oh, one mouse in the mouse trap. My generator's still here. It's still here. My mattress doesn't look like it's been touched. Most of my stuff here. I don't see anything missing, although if anything was missing, I probably wouldn't even notice. My bed's still here, as I would expect. And, oh, looks good. All my stuff. So it looks like somebody probably just came along and took a look inside and then kept going. If they'd come inside, I would have seen snow on the floor like this. So I'm gonna try and get some snow off the roof here. Then I'm gonna take a look around. So that's not bad. And I've created a little insulation for the sides. A little weight, a little more weight carrying it down, holding it down. That's the tree that's got to come down. Probably those as well. And maybe even that one over there too. I just don't, they're going to block the solar panels too much. Anyway, I'm going to head and take a look around. There we go. Nice little valley there. And it stretches back down there. It's a nice little area down there as well. And this rock continues over there. There's a couple of really nice spots for a deer stand where you don't actually need a stand. You can just kind of sit on the rocks up high. Keep an eye on everything. Yeah, some of the stuff I love about this property is it's so diverse. It's just not, you know, if your property was flat and uninteresting and, I don't know, you know, a lot of different types of trees. But this is, if you're an adventurer, this is a dream. The guy who sold me this property, pretty much a throwaway for him. When he bought it years and years ago, he was told, or I guess he was given the impression, I don't know the exact story, he was given the impression that he could build his dream cottage here. And then so he bought it like sight unseen. Then he found out what it was really like and how hard it was to get to. And a lot of people look at countryside like this and go, well, it's garbage. You can't do anything with it. You can't even log it. Too hard to get to. And the trees, you know, there isn't like a huge collection of trees. Like there isn't a great big mature forest here. It's no good for logging. So what do you do with it? Well, in that guy's case, get rid of it. It's useless. In my case, I was like, this is a paradise. Look at this. This is crazy. We're not even halfway across my property yet. Another big valley down there. Same thing, there's a beaver dam, a valley, and then another great big rock outcrop. It's even taller than this one. Do have to be a little careful walking around here. It's dangerous. It's so rocky, and the ground's so uneven that the snow is covering everything, of course, and it makes it a little dangerous. I'm pretty sure-footed, so I'm not too worried. But look how high it is. I don't know if you can tell that, but that rock over there is even higher than where I am, higher than this one. And a great big valley here. Take a closer look. There are lots of areas of the property that I haven't seen yet. So this is what it looks like in the middle of the winter. And the cabin is way up over the hill. You wouldn't know I eat a lot of sushi. It's just curved the wrong way. So this is the second mouse I've caught here. And I haven't seen any kind of other mice damage. No nests, no poop lying around, so that's good. Good news. The trap is doing its job. I saw the plans online for putting suspending a pop can in there with peanut butter on it. And I haven't needed to do that. I talked to my buddy Steve, and he just rubbed some peanut butter inside the bucket, and it seems to do the job. They go up and they fall in there, and that's the end of them. Well, still a little shaky in here. The floor is not quite stable as I'd like, but I can't do anything about it now. You might be wondering what that is. Well, I learned a while ago when I'm tent camping that you gotta go pee in the middle of the night. It's a real pain in the ass to put on your clothes, put on your coat, especially in the wintertime. It's so cold outside. Put all your gear on, go out, do your thing, and then come back and take it all off, and your sleeping bag's cold now. And so I started carrying a pee bottle. So you don't have to put on all your stuff. You just have to kind of kneel in your sleeping bag and pee away. Although, don't ever do it over your pillow. Kind of go to the side and do it. I learned that the hard way, unfortunately. And then when I was in here, I thought, well, it'd be really nice if I just had somewhere I could pee and other than a pee bottle. And that's worked really well. It's just a funnel with a hose taped to it. And I was pouring, whatever water. Like, I'd wash my hands and pour it out there as well. And that was actually working quite well. I wouldn't use it now, of course. Now it would freeze. Hold on here. This should be outside. I think I put those in backwards. I think those balls are supposed to go on the outside of the material, not on the inside like I've got it now. But Anyway, I'm reasonably happy with the shelter. It's keeping the snow and the wetness out. I see a little bit of snow there. It's probably just blown in, but other than that, not much. Just the snow that's coming off my shoes, my boots. I don't see any puddles of water anywhere, which is good. Or I guess puddles of ice they would be. So, just all my crap sitting here. I had like so much non-luck with this thing. Worked well once, and then I just keep, those mantles just keep blowing up on me. What a pain in the ass that is. I strung this thing, this is my underpad. I put this up here just in case mice came in here. I didn't want mice coming in and ripping it up, so I hung it from the post. And mice haven't gotten into anything else, so that's pretty good. Although I haven't checked in this tarp. Sometimes they like tarps. Let's see anything. Oh well, I'm contemplating having some lunch. I've left a lot of food here. A lot of food that did get frozen. My battery wore out on my... Sorry, it didn't wear out. It ran down on my GoPro. That's why you're seeing a change in video. Put everything in these plastic cases. Again, for mice. And I've got a fine selection of chunky soup. These chicken noodle ones would be good. There's some brown chicken, some corn and stuff. That can's looking a little like it wants to get the hell out of there. But most of these are looking okay. I guess it's these ones that have the water in them. There's some potatoes. Hope those don't explode. I'll make a big mess. But I'm not sure if I want to eat here or I just want to go home. Like, everything's fine here, so and I've hiked around a bit and I've kind of seen what animals are hanging around. There's really no more reason for me to stay. It is quite cold out here. I took off my watch. I gotta bring a thermometer here. Took off my watch to see if it'll tell me what the temperature is. Well, it's saying -2.5, but it hasn't been off my wrist long enough. It's got to be colder than that. My fingers right now are getting really cold. Well, I'm going to cut this short. It's turning into a long video. So, later. Okay. We're all closed up. It's as good as we were before. Tiny little corner there. Put these sticks down in there to try and keep the flap from getting blown in. I don't know if it's helping or not. I think that's the way it should be on the outside. Maybe when I come back next I'll try and fix those. Yep. One last look. I'm getting kind of cold here. Throw in my bag and I'll go. Looks like I need to cinch up some straps down in that bottom section. Hiked out for about 10 minutes. Forgot my GoPro. Had to go back and get it. Not that I think that anybody would steal it. Obviously the one and only visitor was kind enough to just take a look and keep going, but got all my video on here. I'm not sure when I'll be back. Anyway, on my way out again. Well, back at the car. I'm exhausted. I was gonna do a lot more hiking when I got there. Just hike around and see what was going on, but I'm glad I didn't now. An hour and a half getting in. It was over an hour getting out. I didn't stop to take any video or anything. And that hour I spent in there hiking, and I'm just exhausted, and all that snow, of course. So it's a good thing I started heading out when I did. It's about 20 to 1 now, so I'm gonna head home. But I was glad to see that everything was okay with the shelter. Nice seeing that moose. Really nice seeing that moose, even though I only caught a couple of glimpses of it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Plan on making more. Plan on videoing the whole cabin build. And times when I go hunting and stuff like that. I'm hoping to stock that little beaver pond with fish. That should be interesting. I'll get some video of that as well. Still not quite sure what I want to put in it. I talk about largemouth bass and pickerel, but somebody said pickerel will eat everything else, but there is nothing else in there as far as I know. So my wife wants trout, rainbow trout. So I guess I'll take a look at that. I got to find out what fish work well together and which don't. There's also feeder minnows that you can put in, which is probably a good idea. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a like. If you want to see the rest of the cabin build and other videos I've got coming up, subscribe. And I'll see you later.